What's up YouTube? It's Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and I'm here for another Fire Madden 22 tip video. Today I want to break down one of the best plays in the game that nobody really knows about. This play is a money passing play with some super unique routes that you can use to attack any defense for big plays, explosive plays. Now, I'm in the Buffalo Bills playbook on offense for this video. I actually feel like this playbook is very underrated. They have good trips tight end, bunch, and they actually even have this very unique formation that is similar to what you find in the Patriots playbook. It's the Y off, X close. So if you want a unique formation and scheme and playbook, check out Buffalo. They have some really nice stuff. But I want to focus on trips tight end in this video. Trips tight end was probably, it definitely was a top 2-3 formation in the game last year. Arguably even the best. This year, probably even better than last year. It's just everybody runs gun bunch right now. That's the meta. See some bunch tight end too, but trips tight end is getting overlooked. And in the Buffalo playbook, they have a super unique glitchy play, and it's going to be the PA boot shot. I want you guys to look at the routes on this play. We're going to show you examples against every coverage, starting against cover 3. So I want you guys to focus on these routes though. You see that the tight end is on a very unique route, as is the slot receiver. These routes are not common, and to find them both on the same play with the spacing you're going to get here is very, very unique. Now, guys, I do free Madden 22 tips and gameplays and news on my YouTube channel on a daily basis, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop a comment. If we can get to 250 likes on this video, I will break down another glitchy way I like to run this play. I actually have a lot of setups for this play. It's extremely effective. Now, for this setup, we're going to be doing something very easy, and you just want to make sure that your trip side of the formation is on the wide side. So here, since we're on the right hash, we're going to put our trips on the left. This play definitely can get some explosive one-play touchdown type results against a lot of defenses. But you can also kind of just check down also to some of the underneath routes as well with what I'm about to show you guys. Now, before we go any further, if you're looking to get better at Madden 22, check out sportsgamers.com. That's where I post all my premium Madden 22 tips and ebooks. So whether you're looking to get better on offense or defense, or if you play on next gen or current gen, head over to sportsgamers.com. I'll have something for everybody. So guys, what I do in this play is really easy. I literally make one hot route, and that's to put the running back on an out route to the trip side of the formation. So in this case, that'd be to the left. What that's going to do is that's going to give me an underneath read with this receiver right here on the right, and then the running back opposite on the left. So if I see that they're not really playing the flat too well, I can check it down and get good yardage. Now right there, wasn't a huge gain or anything. But, those nice little quick 6-7 plus yard gains, they're really going to make the defense, obviously, pay attention to that, which is going to open up other things. That's going to draw the attention of the user. So that should be your first read always, no matter what the defense, because those two routes are very, very difficult to guard. As you guys can see here, I hit each of one of them for a nice gain on the first and second play. Now, really though, there's some bigger plays to be had. So again, same setup. Just put the running back on the out to the trip side. Now let's take a look at this here. You guys can see what I'm talking about, how I'm able to hit this crossing route in the void between those two deep zones. So let's take a look at a replay and break down why this happened. So you guys can see that the tight end route, he basically is being played by the deep zone on the right side of the screen. So we also have the deep post to which the safety is worried about. So this is almost like a cross between a crosser and a post. It's a very, very unique route run by our slot receiver. He gets in between the soft spot of all these different zones. So let me go ahead and zoom out so you can get a better look at how this works. But first of all, we do have the flat. Then we have the deep post and the tight end taking away those deep zones. So this allows our receiver to get in the little void right here between everybody for a big play. Now, sometimes you'll be able to get a touchdown out of this. Sometimes you'll just have a big play like I had here. I mean, obviously I was able to catch it, but then I got caught from behind. Obviously, you want some fast receivers on the field so that we can get some more yards after the catch. Now, that's kind of how it works against cover 3. Let's switch the defense to cover 2. So we're going to go ahead, look at cover 2. Same reads. We always take a look at the flat first. Even if they're man coverage, these routes are very hard to defend, but they're definitely going to be open against pretty much every defense in the game, whether it's man, cover 2, cover 3, even, some sort of cover 4. As you guys can see here, I really can make a living just throwing into the flats. The thing is, obviously, after you do this a few times, they're not going to keep allowing this. So, most people when they're playing cover 2, they use the linebacker in the middle of the field, right? That guy is going to have to eventually start paying attention to your underneath reads. And that's when you're able to just hit them right in the seam here for that huge play as we're able to almost get a touchdown after rack catch animation. The animation could have been a little bit better. We could have had a little bit faster receiver here. But still, because they have to respect the underneath, that opens up the post right behind it. Now, another thing about this is if they try to play a hard flat type situation, you could see that your tight end is going to be very, very, very open on the sideline for an easy throw and catch. Again, if that's a faster tight end, that could even be or really just a better rack animation. That could be a touchdown. So, cover 2 and cover 3, zone coverage, it's definitely going to get roasted. Absolutely roasted. Now, you might be wondering, well, what if they just play man? So let's look at that. Again, all we're doing is putting the running back on out to the trip side. First of all, against man coverage, you have a good tight end here. That's going to be an easy catch every single time. I'm just kind of anticipating his break. I kind of throw him open is the way I would describe it. But I know, and it's just a timing throw because I've done it so much, that if I throw it slightly before he breaks, I'm going to be able to cut up and get the rack catch animation, even with just minimal separation like I am here. Now, that's one simple thing you can do against man. Also, against man, you can just throw the flat in the running back. Now, there I tried to user it, and my user just wasn't fast enough. But most people will not do that. They will not try to user it. So we're just going to click onto a D lineman. And you're going to notice that, in man coverage against the linebacker CPU or safety CPU, he's not going to be able to guard that. Now, other than that, just all the crossing routes in general, posts and all that, those are man beaters too, especially if you have abilities. Now, I don't have that in this video, but when you have like route text and all that, these routes are going to be so hard to stop against man coverage. It's really not going to be a very viable option against this play. So, past that, we have the match coverage, cover 4 quarters type defenses. Those are, in my opinion, some of the best defenses you can run in the game. Now, if you know how to run them. Now, this play by default is going to kill them because you have one of the easiest ways to beat match is the running back out of the backfield, quite honestly. And this play with the running back really is going to beat it. Now, the thing here is, like, you're saying to yourself, well, they're going to just use it as a 3 rec, right, and probably take that away. So let's see how that will work. If they try to use it as 3 rec, which is what most people will do to take that away, all that's going to happen is now I have this guy. Because he's not, like, the way the defense is going to match is not going to allow for that guy to get covered. I mean, he's just going to win his route, as you guys can see here. Because what ends up happening is he gets passed off onto a safety, which, first of all, they could get bombed if they don't adjust the safeties. But assuming that they match him, the safety's just not going to be able to cover this route. This is a route that cannot get matched properly and have the leverage for the defender to actually be able to defend it. So really, the main thing I look at is if they're able to take away my flats, whether it's not the tight end, but the receiver or the running back. I look at those first because I know that if they take both of them away, their user's not going to be helping out on the deeper cross. And at that point, I can just throw that open. Now, another thing you guys should know is that if this is a fast receiver here, or in one with an ability, his deep post route is a match beater too. Again, it kind of just comes down to the speed of everything. If you look at my depth chart, Adams is really good, However, he's only 91 speed. So you got to have more speed than that. Obviously, that's all relative. But like, say if you're playing Mutt, and that's say Jerry Rice, he's definitely gonna get open if the corner just tries to match him, right? That's why most people will need to keep safeties over the top against these types of plays, because they know that there's deep posts are generally gonna just beat the guy that's matching them. So that's why a lot of times people will keep the safeties over top, and then the safeties won't actually be matching onto the other crossing routes anyways. So this play definitely is effective against match. And like I said, there are other ways I run this play with different hot routes in motion other than just sending the running back out of the backfield. If you guys want another setup, drop me 250 likes on this video and I'll put it up for you guys on my YouTube channel. Till next time, it's Duke, and I'm out of here.